if you are open. You love his setup ability.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. For the Raptors. Boucher's checked in for Barrett. Brown comes in for Dick. And Mitchell subbed in for Quickly. Mitchell against Russell. Pass to Barnes. Boucher a screen on Bogdanovic. Just 5 on the clock. Boucher, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
It's stolen by Barnes. Mitchell up top. The 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Wilson's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Clowney. They set the pick for the lead. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Barnes. Well, the Nets are still feeling the ramifications of trading for James Harden, Doris.
Well, B.A., consider in that trade they gave away Jared Allen, Karis LeVert, and 4, count them, 4 first-round picks for a total of just 80 games played for James Harden. The reverberations are still being felt.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Here for the Raptors. Olynyk comes in for Pirtle, and Abaji subbed in for Barnes. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Wilson, and this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Greg.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
All right, time for an injury report.
Thanks, guys. I just talked with the Nets head athletic trainer. He said there is tendonitis in the knee, and it is a source of debilitating pain right now. It sounds like we won't be seeing him back on the floor anytime soon. This is a tough loss.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Graham.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Brooklyn.
Well, they have consistently gotten to the line. Clearly a point of emphasis from the coaches. Now, they haven't strayed away from it too much.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
The kick out to Johnson. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
Maybe they expended too much energy in the first half. They just look tired here on the defensive end.
Raptors trail by 3. Here's Mitchell. 7 points in the game. Over to the left wing. Olynyk in the post. Brooklyn with the board. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks at Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Johnson passes to Russell. Back to Johnson. Over Boucher. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
A little hesitant. Maybe he thought the D was tighter on him than it really was.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Mitchell against Russell. Got a hand on it. Pass to Clowney. Outside for Russell. And so it's D'Angelo Russell making things happen for the Nets. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And so Brown will bring it up for the Raptors. They trail by 3 on the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Johnson. Then there's Johnson, and it's Clowney in at the 5 down low.
And for Boucher, to me, it's about taking his time inside. When he does that, he's very effective.
To their benefit, they've cut down on the miscues here in the second half. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Melton, he's checked in for Johnson. Here's Serrano with the ball. Pass to Brown. Here's Abaji. He's guarded by Martin. Boucher on the screen to take the lead. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Doris, it's interesting, but the Nets franchise has never won an NBA championship.
That's absolutely correct, because their titles came before the merger. Now, since they've joined this league, they did go to the finals for a couple of times. Had Jason Kidd, who was the driver of success, but no championship in this modern era.
The Raptors with a lead. Olynyk passes to Mitchell. And the layup is good.
Olynyk can fit in anywhere. So unselfish. What a pretty pass.
Bogdanovic with a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
He hits the second from the line.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Pass to Olynyk. Launches it. The rebound by Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got 4 rebounds now.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Bogdanovic on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Back to Mitchell. Here's the 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Bruce Brown. This is really a developed part of his game. His passing is on point now.
Pass to Clowney. Back to Johnson. Banked it in off the glass. Johnson's gotten his first basket of the night.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Melton against Brown. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And the Raptors making a change here. Barrett's checked in. And he sinks out one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And it's a 7-point Raptor lead.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Allie, thank you. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Claxton a screen on Brown. Russell to pass to Claxton. And the shot's good.
And that's a perfect pass by Russell. He really understands where to get his man the ball.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Brown passes to Olynyk. Back to Brown. Here's Abaji, covered by Johnson. Olynyk with a screen on Johnson. 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get off the shot. The 3, Barrett. Brooklyn with the board. Simmons has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Johnson finds Simmons. Claxton with it. Claxton a screen on Brown. Russell to pass to Claxton. Outside to Russell. There's the triple. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Olynyk. Soft touch off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 7.
Well, Kelly Olynyk is a guy who's noted as a spacer, but right there, mixing it up on the interior. I love it.
Johnson against Barrett. There's a screen. Here's Russell. Tries again. Oh, got a piece of it. Outside Johnson to the left side wing. Here's Wilson. The Nets need to get off a shot here. The shot by Johnson, no good. Raptors lead by 7. Brown looking around. Olynyk with a screen on Russell. Boucher outside. 3-pointer. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, this is what Chris Boucher does. Loves to stretch the defense with his shooting ability.
Simmons finds Claxton. Outside to Russell. Claxton a screen on Brown. Here's Russell. And he lays it up and in. Russell's got 27.
Well, to me, this is where D'Angelo Russell distinguishes himself. He understands that when he can score it, he's going to be aggressive.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. So Toronto going with almost an entirely new group here. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Olynyk. Barnes comes in for Boucher. Dick, he's checked in for Abaji. And Emmanuel quickly subbed in for Brown. And a change for the Nets. Bogdanovich is checked in. Simmons, the pass to Claxton. On the take. And Claxton throws it down.
How about the power on that drive by Nick Claxton? That sends a message.
Outside Dick. Now Poeltl. Outside Barrett. Takes a 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Simmons has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Russell pass to Wilson. It's stolen by Poeltl. And here comes the break. Here's Barrett. The rebound by Simmons.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Claxton with it. Now quickly defending. Claxton against quickly. Claxton can't get it to go. Down low. Poeltl in the post. Simmons defending. Poeltl with a screen on Russell. Barnes. And no good, trying to use the glass.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Simmons. The pass to Bogdanovich. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got 6 assists now in the game. Outside Barnes. Here's Dick. 11 feet out, and he hits it. And the Raptors lead by 6.
Scotty Barnes is a well-rounded basketball player. Passing is part of that, guys. Pretty pass there.
Here's Russell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Barnes. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
For your Raptors.
In every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
One of the things I always like about Immanuel Quickley, he's decisive with the basketball.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Russell attacking. Count that bucket. Russell's got 6 here in the quarter.
In huge moment, D'Angelo Russell comes through big time.
3 from Barnes. Brooklyn pulls it in. Russell up top, guarded by Quickley. Russell, that's good.
You want D'Angelo Russell taking these shots. This guy is fearless.
Open shot Barnes, and right on target.
Oh, big-time delivery from the young Scotty Barnes. Clutch moment, no worries.
Claxton a screen on Quickley. Here's Russell, and he makes it on the layup. Russell's got 35.
Well, Russell is just absolutely fearless. He'll be the hero or the GOAT in that instance. Yes, sir, hero.
Pass to Barnes. Now here's Purtle. Here's the break. Here's Johnson. Outside for Russell. Over Quickley. The shot by Russell, no good. Here's Toronto with the ball. They lead by 1.
Well, look at how confident R.J. Barrett is on the interior, right in his sweet spot.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
Simmons finds Russell. Back to Simmons. Pass to Russell. Simmons with a screen on Quickley. Here's Russell. Count it! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Russell with the ball. to tie it up. Count it! And he's tied it up. What a shot!
Whoa, what handles? Left the defender right in the dust.
Then effortlessly laid it in. He just makes it look... so easy, ridiculous.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Here's Dick. Yes!
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
So it's the Raptors taking the W in a close one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the...